Samstag, Mekai. Mizuki, kannst du
okay?
sprechen?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Puh. Diesmal hat's geklappt. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Okay, erstmal gucken. Finden wir jetzt wieder Pornos von Pewter? A long
I'm
table.
gonna hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Echt mal. Many objects are scattered on the table. A binder. It's the sink manual. Okay. I open it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called a kotika. Keine Ahnung. A CRT monitor.
Look,
Was hast
it's
du
a
denn jetzt wieder?
bronze tube.
Okay.
Brown tube.
Nee, das andere. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to score on the monitor. The door leads to the sink room. You can see the sink machine through the window. A locker.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
A locker in the corner. Why? Warum frage ich überhaupt? The entrance. Okay. Fangen wir bei dir an. How does Iba appear in Somnium? Ich glaube, das hatten wir aber schon, oder?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
Oder doch nicht, bin mir gar nicht sicher.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Ich glaube, das hatten wir noch nicht.
Don't call me dumb.
About Iba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Vielleicht ist das ein unterbewusstes Lieblingsbild.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Beschwer dich jetzt mal nicht. About that figure I saw. Stimmt, das war ja letztes Mal nicht. Da haben wir ja ein Telefon gehört.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
In der Tat.
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality.
Das wär's ja noch.
Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
About Somnium?
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a
Ich
sync.
glaube, das hatten wir schon.
The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Oder? Ich lasse jetzt einfach nochmal durchlaufen, war jetzt nicht so viel. Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Dante.
What?
I'm kidding.
Me. Ja, toller Witz. Echt mal. Pewter is standing with his hands in his pockets. Okay, Mizuki. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stimmt, wir haben ja gesagt, dass wir...
Stu,
Genau.
you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. The hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Who sent you the Nile message? Mal wissen wir ja schon, aber...
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason.
Aber es kann halt auch sein, dass, ich meine, es gibt ja genug Spieler, die wählen diesen Pfad als erstes. Deswegen kommen natürlich einige Sachen jetzt vor, die wir schon kennen.
You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Mizuki's lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. Okay, was mit dir? About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know?
I don't know.
We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Right, there was something.
Oh, echt? Was denn?
Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right?
Achso, die Fragen nicht für mich, sondern an sie.
Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Summarize.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Okay. Let's go to Bloom Park. Jetzt sind wir wieder ganz am Anfang der Investigation. Oh, wir haben sie mitgenommen. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Also, die Pferde. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. A bench. Hatte er nicht einmal voll den Hass auf die Bänke, weil da immer Paare drauf sitzen und er Single ist? Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. Kann man so sehen, ja. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Kawasaki district buildings in the distance. Oh, a UFO. Oh, no, wait, that's a plane. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, just a grandma. Moment, was? The grandma is booking through the night. Hä? I must be really, really tired. Ja, ich glaube auch. Okay. About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Are you cold?
What do you care?
Huh?
You never cared about me, ever.
Oh, good lord.
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink?
Ich dachte ja nur...
Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Ja, Entschuldigung.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me.
Bestimmt.
Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
Du willst es nur nicht zugeben.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Wollte ich auch gerade sagen. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it? Past
Iva,
the bush.
what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
No, okay.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Stimmt, ich meine, er quasselt die ganze Zeit mit Iba, aber sie kriegt das ja nicht mit. Und sie weiß ja nicht, dass Iba existiert. Aber okay. Picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last
A
night.
black SUV.
Oh.
I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
Oh Mist, ein bisschen zu früh.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
Ich meine, das hatten wir, glaube ich, auf dem anderen Pfad bisher noch nicht besprochen, wie die Leiche da eigentlich hinkam. Es wurde eher gesagt, dass im Kawasaki District keine Autos gefunden wurden, die irgendwie auf Überwachungskameras gefunden wurden, die irgendwie rumgefahren sind. Weswegen die sich gefragt haben, wie die Leiche dahin gekommen sein soll.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Der Unfall dürfte jetzt noch nicht passiert sein. Das heißt, Renju dürfte noch nicht im Krankenhaus sein. Das war, glaube ich, erst am nächsten Tag. Center console. A steering wheel. War hier nicht irgendwo Dashboard? Genau. The dashboard. And the glove box. Okay, nichts. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago,
Wow.
when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When? Continue?
I don't remember. It
Oh,
was
when
a
was-
while ago.
Sorry, ich dachte, das wäre dieselbe Frage, aber diesmal war es, when was the last time you spoke to your dad? Was a while
What
ago.
about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him,
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
and he didn't pick up?
No.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
Das ist jetzt natürlich eine der Sachen, die wir schon wissen.
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so
So you kept quiet.
yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Ich finde immer noch, dass das eine ziemlich deprimierende Aussage ist, wenn man sich das mal auf der Zunge zergehen lässt. My dad has never said anything like that to me, that he was counting on me. Aua.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Ja, aber nachdem was wir da vorhin gesehen haben, hätte sie wahrscheinlich auch alleine gehen können. Okay, about the Nile message again.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Ich glaube, sie will es nur nicht
The
wahrhaben.
killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Oh, Moment. Da war doch noch was. Ich dachte, das... na toll. Wusste ich nicht, dass jetzt schon vorbei ist.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Da fällt mir ein, ich sollte vielleicht auch mal speichern. Habe ich noch gar nicht gemacht. Ah doch, habe ich zwischendurch mal gemacht. Da kamen ja diese Autosave-Dinger. Nicht Autosave, aber diese Save-Prompts.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we have nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Yeah, well, he is one now. About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About Renju's alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
Ja, ist natürlich kein großes Alibi.
But that means no one can back up his story.
I can see Boss through my left eye. Aiba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them, but Aiba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Okay, schätze, dann legen wir mal auf.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Mach ich.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Hast du vielleicht eine Idee, Mizuki?
Sunpoke?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Tu mal nicht so, als ob du das nicht kennst, Mizuki. Wir haben in anderem Pfad doch gesehen, dass du da abhängst.
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Na gut, dann fahren wir mal dahin. Sunfish Pocket. 20 nach 10 abends. Hallo? Irgendjemand da?
Can't be.
Oh. Shit. Well. Das ist bestimmt total toll für Mizuki. Ich wollte es auch gerade sagen. Holy. Oh mein. Oh. Ja, das habe ich in dem Moment auch nicht erwartet. Was zum? Sonntag. Shokubai. Mizuki, du kannst jetzt wahrscheinlich gleich wieder deine Stimme verlieren. Ja, jetzt ist der nächste Tag. Sonntag, 20 nach 9. Mann, ist ja gleich schon wieder 11 Uhr. Fuck.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Ja, ich meine, ich habe nur gerade meinen besten Freund mit dem Haken im Mund von der Decke hängen sehen. Das war total cool.
My best friend was murdered, boss.
Oh, er sagte so genau das.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Boss's Chair. Ich schätze mal, jetzt ist keiner zu scherzen. Keine Keinem noch Scherzen zumute. REP, ja. RIP. Pewter. Wine bottles. Cabinet. Police Officer Mannequin. Ja, ich glaube, jetzt kommt nichts. Die Atmosphäre ist jetzt auch nicht unbedingt so dafür da. Ich habe nur irgendwie ein bisschen Angst, dass ich jetzt irgend so ein Easter Egg verpasse, aber gut. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Ja, warum wohl? Das weiß man auf diesem Pfad ja noch nicht, aber wir haben ja mittlerweile herausgefunden, dass Pewter und Renju ein Liebespaar sind. Und offenbar auch in einer ziemlich ernsten Beziehung gewesen sind, wenn man bedenkt, dass Pewter sich auf dem anderen Pfad sogar von Renju dazu hat überreden lassen, eine Menge illegale Sachen zu machen, obwohl er eigentlich zur Polizei gehört.
How could I not be?
Das heißt, er ist jetzt wahrscheinlich gerade nicht so begeistert davon. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the corporate?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Ah, sehr lustig.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
What happened to Mizuki? Ach, die ist immer noch am Schreien, nebenan.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Das ist was, ein Wunder.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Ja, man hängt sich ja nicht unbedingt selber mit so einem Haken an der Decke auf. Wäre
No way
wahrscheinlich
this is a suicide.
vielleicht möglich, aber nee, nicht so. Das Ding hängt ja irgendwie über so 3 Seile dann noch.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Oh.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Oh, scheiße. Stimmt, das könnten ja Leute gucken, die es noch nicht kennen. Das muss ich vielleicht rausschneiden.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident 6 years ago, then. Tell me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Mm-hmm.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Hast du noch was zu sagen? Nee. Aber diesmal das Rechte. Cyclops?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, The killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Ja, kenne ich.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops killer captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Okay, fair enough.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
What?
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking.
Wie schön er sich direkt an das hält, was ihm gesagt wurde.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information.
Ah.
I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Well then. Oh, ich kann jetzt nicht speichern. Aber es ist schon nach 11. Jetzt wird es ja gerade richtig spannend. Vor allem auch so ein schöner, ja, so eine schöne Wende. Da hat jetzt, glaube ich, erstmal keiner von euch mitgerechnet, dass wir... Moment mal.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than
Ich sehe das genau. Aber gut, speichern wir. Ja, ich hoffe mal, da hat jetzt keiner mitgerechnet, was wir gerade so zu sehen bekommen haben in Sunfish Pocket. Also es ist ein schöner Punkt, jetzt auch hier aufzuhören und direkt mit neuen Fragen und neuer Spannung mal zu sehen, wo uns das jetzt noch hinführt. Ich glaube, ich lese nochmal eben einen Eintrag oder zwei. End system, a network of cameras and recording devices in Japanese highways that monitor vehicles and collect data useful for criminal investigations. The bane of people driving around mistresses. SSR, the rarest, most valuable denomination of cards in electronic card games, popular on smartphones. SR stands for super rare. There's some debate as to what SSR means. Super rare, special super rare, or Saitama super rare. Den Begriff hat er jetzt in Bezug auf das Pornomagazin benutzt. Die nehmen wir auch nochmal eben. Iba's electric shock function. Iba can release an electric charge directly into Data's brain via artificial nerve. Data is thereby prevented from doing anything Iba finds distasteful. Data is only free from this risk when Iba is charging, but Iba can still see during this time. Super safe rare. That's gotta be it. Isis and Iris. Iris claims that according to one theory, Iris in Greek mythology is the same as Isis in Egyptian mythology, but this is just a theory. It may be the result of a popular Japanese urban legend, because I can't find many reference to it on non-Japanese websites. Skanda, a Hindu god adopted into the Buddhist religion. called Idaten in Japan. Legend has it that Skanda was a guardian of the Buddha's relics. The relics were stolen by evil demons, but Skanda proved his faith and his incredible speed by getting all of the relics back. A certain super-fast hero is named after Idaten. Wann kam das denn mal auf? Ich meine, das sind ja alles hier... Diese Einträge kommen immer, wenn solche Begriffe irgendwo mal in einem Dialog fallen und halt nicht im Dialog erklärt werden. Aber Skanda sagt mir jetzt gerade überhaupt nichts. Naja. Gut, ich speichere das nochmal eben. Ich habe gerade ein paar Sachen abgehakt. Und dann, gut. Stoppe ich jetzt erstmal die Aufnahme.